Hi, this is Caitlin. Thank you for joining me on my Indigogo page. I'm on a mission to stop heart disease in this country. Did you know that 80% of heart disease is preventable? I survived 3 heart attacks in 10 months, and what I learned I share in my new book, A Resilient Heart, a field guide to a happy, healthy heart. I would love for you to join me in making this book a reality. But first I'd like to read to you just a couple paragraphs from the book. This chapter is called Creating Natural Bypasses. When I read the coronary artery bypass surgery was not only potentially dangerous because they opened your chest up, but that hundreds and thousands of them are done per year and are usually unnecessary, it made me worried and angry. I didn't want to find myself coming out of a surgery that I didn't want with a big zipper in my chest. At this point, I'd already had 2 heart catheterizations, and a bypass would probably be the next thing the doctors would want to do. I was going to avoid that at all costs, so I started researching. That's when I stumbled upon the heart's ability to create its own bypasses. I say stumbled upon because that usually means divine intervention. This information blew me away. Just the possibility that something like this could happen got my imagination going. I made up my mind then and there that I was going to grow a coronary artery to bypass the stent that couldn't be opened. I got the sense from my research that it was hard to grow a new artery, and it didn't happen very often. I didn't believe that. I believed that anything is possible, and that then a seed was planted. After reading the research, I had a follow-up visit with my primary care physician. I wanted to see what she had to say about the idea, and even though I thought she might think I was crazy for asking the question, I asked. She reached over and grabbed my treatment plan and started drawing a picture for me about how a natural bypass can happen. All I needed was the collaboration from my doctors, that it was possible to grow a natural bypass, and I made up my mind to do it. I even announced on Facebook that I was going to grow a new artery. When I went in for the intake interview for cardio rehab after the 3rd heart attack in January, the rehab therapist was talking to me about my stents. He pulled out a report that had a drawing on it of my arteries, which the doctor had done. He looked at it and said, "Oh, I see you have a collateral artery." I said, "What? I grew one? That's exactly what I wanted to do." I was jumping for joy inside. He looked at me and told me no one has ever said they wanted to grow a new artery in his office before. And I said, "That's because they don't know they can." I believe that was a miracle, but the biggest miracle is that I survived 3 heart attacks in 10 months, all of them close together. And I believe that I made that happen by doing research, finding out what was wrong with me, and doing natural medicine to help reverse the condition. What I learned I share in Resilient Heart, the field guide to a happy, healthy heart. And I feel my life was saved so that I could do this book and this mission. So I would love for you to join me in collaborating on ending heart disease. Let's start saving some hearts.